Alright, so I feel like I owe you guys a late night video here on the Mr. Truth YouTube page, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. In today's video, I am going to be discussing and talking about Seattle Seahawks quarterback Sam Howell. Alright, here we motherfucking go again. The last time I made a video about Sam, it was about a calendar year ago. I don't know, maybe it was December or January. I really can't fucking tell. Because, you know, I wasn't, like, popping off on YouTube as I am right now, currently. So, you know, that whole season was a bit of a fucking blur for this page, so I don't really quite remember it as fondly as I'm going to remember this season for, you know, making videos that get a shitload of views and, you know, people like and stuff like that, and reading some comments that were downright hilarious. So, thank you guys for all the support, but right back in the video, I have, you know, sort of an affectionate nickname for Howell. I'm calling him now Sam the Scrub, because this guy is a scrub. This guy should not be employed by any NFL team. And the fact that he was drafted by an NFL team, was on an NFL team as a backup quarterback, and the next year started for an NFL team, got benched for an NFL team, then got put back in the game for an NFL team, then benched once again, then in the offseason traded by an NFL team to another NFL team, and then that NFL team that he just got traded to, quarterback, gets hurt and, you know, late in the season, and then that NFL team decides, you know what, let's start Sam Howell. The fact that that chain and series of events even occurred in the first place is a miracle, because he does not fit the stature of an NFL quarterback. He's 5'11" maybe, with no arm. He can't throw it 45 yards. Oh, but scouts, but all these articles and publications, they said they were raving about how strong his arm is, even though he's an undersized quarterback. Okay, look. Don't trust any publication for anything. I am advocating for you guys and every casual fan to do your own research. Do not just read off of something and assume something that you don't know if it's true or not. This guy has no arm. He has no arm strength. He runs maybe a 5'10", 5'2", 40. So he's got the speed of a 1960s quarterback, and the frame of a dwarf, and the arm of a dwarf, and he has the coverage reading ability of Heath Schuler. Like, he's this guy is 5'11" midget Heath Schuler, except Schuler, his arm was not the greatest, but Schuler had a running ability. He could run a bit. Howell can't. If he tried, you saw what happened when Howell tried to get out the damn pocket in this game. He was like jogging briskly. He wasn't even running. I can't call what he was doing out the pocket running. He was briskly jogging away from the defenders. It was a joke, because Sam Howell as a quarterback is a joke. The fact he was drafted is a miracle. A fucking modern miracle. And that honestly should be celebrated. If Sam Howell can be employed by multiple NFL teams, you can do anything you want in this life if you set a goal and try to accomplish it. He's the American success story of all time. You don't need to be good at doing something to make it big time. That's just how it is. And Sam is proof of that. Sam, my good old friend, Sam the Scrub, is fucking living proof of the fact that you don't need any sort of talent to make it big time. Because he's a scrub. And he's going to enjoy the you know, cold and snowy weather in Canada very soon. Because he's going to be playing for, like, the Montreal Alouettes really fucking soon. He's going to be playing for whatever the fuck that other team is. I can only name, like, 2 CFL teams because I don't watch the CFL. The rules are really fucking cool, though. I might, you know, start fucking watching that shit, because honestly, the NFL's going to shit anyways. Let's keep it a $1.50, folks. Let's call spade a spade. And something else that I notice about Sam Howell's game at quarterback, if you can even really call it game, he has no game, let's be honest. He doesn't have fucking a lick of game. If he had a lick of game, maybe he would actually be a decent quarterback, but of course, he doesn't have any, so that's why we're making this video in the first place. That's why this video is going up on this channel, because this guy is a fucking dwarf scrub. You know what? For how shit Bryce Young was today, Bryce Young, could you imagine if they would have won. They would have beat the Packers with Bryce Young. Honestly, they would have won. They would have won with Bryce Young. If Bryce Young was playing in that game, the Seahawks would have won the game. I'm just saying, man, I'm just making a simple observation. I'm just nothing too crazy. I'm not going out on a limb and saying something ridiculous. If they had Bryce, they would have fucking won the game. But Sam Howell, another dwarf who can't throw, it's just, once again, something else that back to my main point, something else that I observe with him is he loves to get hit. What do I mean by that? He loves physical contact, which means he loves to get sacked, he loves to run around and take a hit instead of throwing it away, or scampering out of bounds, or anything of the sort. Whenever there's physical contact, he enjoys it to the fullest extent. It's almost like he has like a fetish for getting hit. The guy's a joke. The guy is literally a clown. I'm naming him Sam. I'm giving him a nickname, Sam the Scrub, for a reason. You don't get that nickname for being good. You get that nickname for being a high schooler playing in the NFL. He wouldn't start for Duncanville, Mater Dei. I don't know. He wouldn't start for that one team where they don't punt it or only onside kick and go for two. I don't know. I think that guy coached at like Presbyterian or something. I don't know what high school he's coaching at. Sam Howell would not start on that team. I guarantee you 100,000,000,000%. He would not start on any top 50 high school team. No team would want him. So he's got the traits of a high schooler. He has the height of a high schooler, and he has the mental side of the game of a high schooler. Oh, but he threw a lot of touchdowns at North Carolina. He also threw a fucking shitload of interceptions because he sucked. And then next year, Drake May looked infinitely better in that same fucking offense. So don't you give me that stupid ass, dumb ass, just ridiculous ass shit that, oh, Sam had no weapons. He's such a good quarterback. Sam is a fucking scrub. The guy is terrible. I made videos I made videos warning Washington fans before the season even began last year that he was a scrub. And everyone, mid-season, when he had the most passing yards because he was throwing it 56 times a game, oh, you were wrong. Look at Sam's balling out. Sam's the man. Hashtag future. I mean, it's just, come on. Some of you can at least use your brain a little bit. Use some of that critical thinking ability that you were taught in school. Because maybe you weren't taught that. Maybe you weren't taught really anything. Did you educate yourself? Did you just like go on Google and look shit up? Because seems to me that's how it is. Some of you just don't know. I mean, I'm not saying I'm right all the time. I missed on a lot of fucking shit, all right? I'm, just as shit as predicting things as everybody else on the planet, all right? I thought Jayden Daniels was going to suck, all right? Jayden Daniels has been a fucking beast. Jayden Daniels has been a biblical fucking beast quarterback. And if you put Sam Howell in that same offense, he would have thrown 30 interceptions by now. I mean, they would have benched him because, let's be honest, you're not letting your quarterback throw 30 interceptions in like 14 fucking games. That's just absurd. But you catch my drift. You get what I'm trying to say. Sam Howell, not an NFL quarterback, not an XFL quarterback, would be a decent, at best, starting CFL quarterback. Sam the Scrub should never play in the NFL ever again in his life because he just fucking straight up sucks, and it's as simple as that. Thank you all for watching. This has been Mr. Truth, and this was nothing but the truth.